Cincinnati Bengals, that's the team we're gonna see.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, our draw features 2 from the AFC, between the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. To get this one going. And away we go in Cincinnati. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That goes for a gain of just 1. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Crazy! Crazy!
First down throw for May. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Now the Bengals have it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That's caught. Devon Achane. He'll get this forward to about the 28. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Jackson now on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he's down to the 42-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Into the second level past the 30. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
10 more yards. That's another Jets. First down. 1st and goal at the 9.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Good throw completed by May. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. She's out of bounds.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. On play action, here's May. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Now May on 4th down. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets go up 6-0 here in the first. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. To return, Jerome Ford. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
That's incomplete on 2nd down. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds his back. Achan. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. The Jets with an early lead. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. And they've left their offense out there, and they're going for this on fourth down. They're going for this. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
The Bengals first down.
Mark's going to keep this one. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Offensive line fast. Lamar now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. Got that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. The design run. Jackson keeping it. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have second and 2 next. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 21-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Following the false start, here comes second and 7. Running it after the penalty. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Now, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's another Bengals first down.
In the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bengals can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. No to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He got 14 yards on that one. And that's good for the Jets' first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Goes for 32 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Shotgun handed off to Henderson. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Crazy!
From the gun, it's May. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
May now from the gun. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there and netted some positive yards.
Henderson here from the gun. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's gonna be 4th and goal. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets this one to Perry. They won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Here's Justin Wally getting there for the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to push one deep down the right. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Looking to throw. That's bringing pressure, and they got it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there. Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. is brought down just beyond their 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. On the give, it's Sanders. A lot of space ahead. Rolling into enemy territory. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And keeping his own lead costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Offense to the line, second down. Jackson, quick pass wide. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. Buying some time right. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. HM does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's second and inches. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. No to return this. He loses it on the hit! And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. It's Henderson on the give. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Looking now from the gun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he will get this inside the 30.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down, May. Hits his running back. Escapes the defender. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
May now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. Incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Moving quickly, trying to get set. He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for the Jets. First down.
May on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Here's May to the air. He finds Neighbors right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here goes throw. What's up? Crazy.
May. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. Fairbairn connects on the extra point, and the Jets push their lead to 3. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
That shit laggy. Bro, Abdul almost got 15 tackles for losses. I should have did kick return. Fucking left. Damn it.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Damn it.
Here's Ford on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
180.
Drawn up here for Lamar. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
And just in case his offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Choke the ball himself for a big run.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. So Reed, they hand it to A-Chain. That's over, he goes nowhere.
How many Toby eyes, bro?
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop. So
Hey,
it's going to be a real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Lofts it deep right side. He's got it, it's in close. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. That defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Playing with A-Chan here with the gun. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Calling his own number here on third and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His third total score in this game.
And he roughed my kicker. Oh my
Some extra
god.
yardage added to the
How
kickoff
do you
on
do
the roughing
that?
call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the
Leave
kicker.
him, bro.
And because of that, the kickoff
Look
will
at
come
this.
from
I
midfield.
was with the dib.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. Showing a little burst so far.
I couldn't get that many yards.
Manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Trailing by one score.
I mean, granted, if I would kick out of bounds, it would have been the same, like,
Maybe
50
this is
yards.
what helps
Yeah.
them get right back into it.
I think he's probably going to try to chew and
Start their most
have this as
important
last
series
drive.
of this game.
Knowing these Madden niggas, bro, this is what they like to do.
Here's May on first and 10.
Interesting. Like,
Setting up the screen with Henderson.
there.
And he'll get it up to the 44.
I felt the screen was coming. I'm not gonna lie, this nigga is using fuck out of this nigga, Travion Henderson, bro. How is this nigga not dead? That's a dead ass question too. Like, this nigga has been fucking going through the trenches and shit, bro. Yeah, he's chewing clock and shit. Okay, bro. Like, this is what I'm talking. Like, why do niggas play like this, dog?
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to
Asian
take your
brother,
shots.
talk
Some
about
coaches
on
even
occasion,
ones
brother.
take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Quick throw completed by May. He has this
I
one
wasn't gonna
past
click
the
on that
50 and
shit.
will start
Yeah, this gonna be his last. This gonna be last drive, bro. I'm already. I can see the visions on the wall. I'm gonna do a corner blitz just for shits
We've
and
reached the
giggles.
2-minute warning from Cincy. Jets
It's probably not gonna
leading
work.
4 points.
Well, man, I'm here to have a good time for not a long time. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put probably Abdul on the flats because he's gonna probably try to throw some quick to the flat. So I was coming from the opposite side.
Trying an inside give to Henderson.
Good taps, good
Unable to
taps.
get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Up and gained on second down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To throw.
Oh, why is your eye so far back, bro? Like, come on, my nigga. That nigga far back as fuck. I'm telling you, bro, this nigga's...
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
Now hang on. They want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. He'll look to throw it. Tries to go in the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down.
On the draw, this is Henderson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Setting up to pass. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now. Has it at the 7. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. And send a receiver left. Running for it, it's Henderson. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
Whatever, bro. This is how the nigga want to win. This is how the nigga win.
I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a
I'm gonna
first
trip
down
out over
pickup.
this shit, bro. This
Gotta
nigga play
think
like
this
this.
is 4 down
Nigga
territory,
play
Brock,
like
as
this,
they come up here, first and goal. Henderson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. One final shot here.
The running back.
And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And
That's
with
on me.
almost no time
I thought I had a
left,
running back.
Bengals
I thought I had somebody
win
else
this
running
game.
back, but I guess.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for
He can have
any
it,
of
bro.
them.
Like I said, if he wants to play like that and chew for 3 minutes naturally, whatever the fuck niggas want to call it, so be it, bro. I can care less. Like, it's one of them things, bro. I heard it.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. Things going well so far.
He can have this
And
shit,
that's
bro.
it, Brock, the final play of our game. So it's a road win for the Jets. And as we play in October. They have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.
You can have it, bro. Alright, y'all. I'll be back on Madden or some shit soon. I don't fucking know. But yeah, like I said, you want to run boys clock and all that shit, win a game, I could care less, bro.